completely unclear now what the motivations are for this attack and the number of wounded and whether there have been any fatalities. As you said, I'm hearing the same as you guys from the state news agency. Also, another report saying 2 people dead. What I did manage to do was speak to a witness here who works at an Iran Air tourism office directly opposite the American embassy. The windows in his shop were smashed in, and he said that he was 100% sure that this was a suicide bomber, and he saw the body of the suicide bomber, what he believed to be the body of the suicide bomber, being carried into an ambulance. He couldn't tell me whether this man was on foot or whether he came up on a motorcycle, but certainly the reports are at the moment that it was a suicide bombing outside the US Embassy. The area here directly in front of me is swarming with police, camera crews. There are 3 or 4 ambulances here, and there's a fire truck, and I can still see the smoke billowing from the far end of the US Embassy.
We're just looking, actually, as you talk to us, at some pictures from Turkish 24-hour news, and from the damage that we can see, it doesn't seem to have been an enormous explosion, but clearly several people wounded, as we're hearing from news agency reports.
Yeah, I mean, the explosion I heard approximately maybe half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago now, was very loud, and there was little doubt in my mind that this was, this wasn't a gas explosion or something. But as you said, immediately it was unclear whether there was any smoke. I couldn't see. I live on a top floor flat. I couldn't see any smoke funneling into the skyline. And even here, there is a lack of debris that I can see around. So it's unclear. The type of explosion, obviously, the type of explosive used is very unclear. But the damage right now seems to be immediately to the very vicinity of wherever the blast or the attacker, if it was indeed an attacker, was at the time.